With or Without You, this is one of our bonus songs. I knew we'd, given your guys' abilities here, we would move quickly through the original 3 songs that are on the syllabus. So you will notice when you look at the chart that it is one of these things that you'd find in the internet, just the chord progression. Actually, a lot of times you'll find the chords written over the lyrics. But I've kind of distilled that in our little chart that you'll find in the module, where we see it's 4/4. We have D with 3 slashes behind it, A with 3 slashes behind it, and so forth. So it's 4 chords, and the 3 slashes, of course, are the other beats in the measure. So they don't really tell you anything about the rhythm, but just that it's a whole measure's worth. So in the original key, it's D, A major, B minor. You can use a bar chord if you want. This is a good opportunity to work on those bar chords, and then G. You can use this G that we used in like Love Me Do, or in Brown Eyed Girl, or you could use the one with the 3 and the 4, or the 4 and the 3 that we used in Every Rose. So this song is real straightforward in terms of what you have to learn. The chords, none of this ever changes. It's these 4 chords around and around. So it's up to you to make it interesting as an arrangement if you're gonna perform this and sing, especially if you're singing it with just the guitar. So we're gonna work more on this after the break. But for now, if you can just try to get these chords nice and clean, especially that B minor, and you can work on your palm muting on this. And you see I use just one finger here. You can use all of it if you want, all 3. Because I'm only going to use the bottom 2 or 3 notes, and that's really, when we do this kind of palm muting thing, what we generally are doing. There's the B minor, but I'm really using the 5th string and the 4th string. Body breaks. So the kind of the genius of the song is the way that it builds, the arrangement builds. So I would encourage you to listen to it. There's a lot of things we're going to do. We're going to do arpeggiation on this thing. We're going to do full strumming. But when you listen to the original recording, notice that it's really 8th note bass. The bass guitar itself is very forward in the mix. And there's really no place where the guitar is actually playing the chords. He's playing some things that have some little extensions in them, and the actual chord itself is a combination of what's happening in the guitar and the bass. But the bass is sticking to these root notes. And you could even do that for a pass. You could just play those notes. So we'll work on building that. Now, if you don't want to bother with that B minor bar chord, you could do, as you'll see on the sheet, the transposition to G major. And you will recognize these 4 chords from Last Christmas when we did it in the key of D. If you wanted to use these chord shapes for the key of G, but you wanted to sing it or play it in the key of D, put your capo on the 7th fret. 3, 5, 7. Should have a dot there, and then you would start. Your 2nd finger would be on the 10th fret, and you would make all your chords accordingly. Okay, and that'll give you the key of D. Or if you want to put your capo in some other place where you'd prefer to sing it, or maybe the original key is better for you. So let's work on this, get this up and running, and we will perfect it in 2023.